Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Giselle. If you're new here, I speak about Jamaica. So if you're obsessed with Jamaica, anything in regards of like property, investments, my experience here as a Jamaican in London. So you would see probably a lot of background of London, maybe me walking through a park, talking, speaking about topics to do with Jamaica. So that's usually what I do here on the channel. So if that sounds interesting to you, please subscribe. Today I came to talk about my observation here in London, living in London for like over a decade now. And I just want to preface by saying I'm not making this video to make anybody feel any type of way. I'm basically making this video just for awareness. And a lot of people do not talk about this, especially in the Jamaican community. They don't talk about this. They don't talk about the other side. They think grass is green on the other side. But I'm going to break it down to you today in this video, and we're going to talk about it. If you're watching this video from Jamaica and you've always wanted to move to the UK, specifically London, I just want to say, please, if you're leaving Jamaica, make it worthwhile. I personally find it very, very painful where I see my fellow Jamaicans sell every single thing, land, house, vehicle, give up their stable job and come here. Maybe they were lied to, maybe they think the grass is green on this other side and actually give up everything and come here. Maybe they see people on social media or family members that live in the UK telling them that they can earn a ton of money here, and they come. Fine, no problem. They come here, sell everything, and then realize that it's not as they perk up to be, right? You thinking, oh, it's gonna be so much easier than Jamaica, and you think, okay, you're gonna make in so much money, not understanding that yes, you do make the money, but also it comes out in bills, transportation, debt, stress. It comes with a lot. You know what I mean? Not to say that in Jamaica you wasn't working your ass off and you didn't have to pay the same thing. Yes, you were, but at least with Jamaica, it's a lot easier to start a business. Not to say that you cannot start a business here in the UK. Yes, you can, but you need a lot of capital to do so. So you come here, sell everything, and then learn the painful experience that you literally have to start from ground zero. Get the minimum wage job, get the cleaner, whatever job that you get. You realize that everything that you're earning, you literally it goes straight on bill. You don't even have £100 left in your bank account after your bills are paid, your transportation, your bills, your rent. Gas for go back or where if you don't have a car or whatever have you. But transportation, it's not cheap. You realize that it's not cheap, right? And then you realize, okay, cool, the money that the asset that you had in Jamaica, you had to sell it, put the money into pounds or convert it, whatever have you. Come here, you realize probably that only last year the money that you sell the house for probably last year to keep you afloat probably 2 years, and then the money done. You see what I mean? So it's like, and then you're back to square one. You don't have nothing in Jamaica because, and it's like you're working 10 times harder just to trying to recoup back to get back to the level you were in Jamaica. I think you need some level of ownership back home in Jamaica. I know some people sell it because of the funds, but try see if you can keep at least your house, or a piece of land. Don't sell everything you own. Come here, see if you like it. At least alright, cool, I'm going back. If I don't like it, I can go back to my house. I'm not completely homeless. I think that's one of the biggest mistake that some Jamaicans make, is that they sell everything when they're going to move abroad, and lo and behold, they come here And they realize that it sucks. They don't like it. But guess what? They have to work 10 times harder because why? They already sold everything that they own it back in Jamaica. What are they going to go back? If they don't like it, tough. What is it going to cost you? Because you're not only just giving up what you know in Jamaica, you're giving up the support network. You're giving up every single thing you know. So it's like, to me, you have to ask yourself, is it really worth it financially? What is the cost that you're going to pay? Some people, the cost is their mental health. Some people, it's their health. Some people, it works out perfectly fine. But it just depends on the cost. Like, for example, if you're somebody over 40 or over 50 thinking about leaving Jamaica and give up every single thing to come here, what's the cost you're going to pay? Like, moving abroad doesn't automatically means that, yep, you're wealthy. No, it doesn't mean that. So think about the cost. I'm not saying don't come, but just think. They're going to have to work here in misery, and just basically live in this country with this big void, missing Jamaica, and have to work their ass off to basically buy back what them did sell to come here. Do you know what I mean? So it's like going backwards. So I wouldn't recommend you sell everything. Yeah, I would at least leave a piece of land or something. So when you come here, you're trying to build back a house. You're not starting from ground zero. You have piece of land, because trust me, granted, you're going to regret it when you come here, because the price them in Jamaica to buy a house right now, it is ridiculous. It's like if you didn't get into the market from 2020, between 2020, actually between 2018 to, I'll say, 2023, 4, if you didn't get into the housing market, like, the price, the market is rigged right now. And things are going more and more. Obviously, Melissa done its damage to a lot of Jamaican housing market, right? But what I'm saying is basically, do not sell everything when you come in here. Grant you, I understand that sometimes some people sell everything because they need the money. So basically, because when you come in this foreign country, especially if you don't have any family here, you tend to kind of like, you have to use all of your asset money where you sell and keep yourself afloat here until you get back on your feet, so you get a decent job and you start work. But yeah, that's what I'm saying anyway. So I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from and why I say certain things. It's literally what I observe while being in the UK, so I see that, and a lot of people make a mistake and have to start from ground zero, and I think that's so painful, to be honest with you, if you get what I mean.